Hi, how are you? My name is Marcello Bonfim. I'm clinical engineer manager in Syro-Lebanese Hospital in São Paulo area, Brazil. I'd like to participate in this meeting, and I'm happy to be here to present our clinical engineer acting as consulting department in hospital around Brazil. The team that was involved in this project was Valmir Tunis, supervisor of clinical engineering, Maxwell Silva, supervisor of clinical engineering in surgical center, and Fabio Coda, our business partner and clinical engineer. We together performed all the work in this presentation. The description, our clinical engineer department always participate with consulting department of Syro-Lebanese Hospital to support them evaluating many hospitals in Brazil, private hospital and public hospital, in order to support the Ministry of Health to improve the process in clinical engineering. So at the first step, the clinical engineer received all the information from this hospital, start planning all the work we're gonna do, and goes to the place and diagnose problems and any opportunities and propose any improvements in that hospital. The goals, the project, and final user, the benefits. The first benefits is to disseminate our experience and knowledge in apply management skills in clinical engineering and our process to be the same process or maybe to improve the process in that hospital. So the way to share our experience to public and private hospital, we are happy to be there to see and to evaluate the actual situation and to promote any further improvements. And we know Brazil is a big area and we don't know what we're gonna find in that area, different area. So it was an interesting experience because many realities, different realities we could see in a different area, in different states of our country. As you can see, we have in the last 1.5 year, past year, we visited 8 hospitals that performed a travel of about 25,000 kilometers traveling around Brazil. And it was more than 36 hours traveling, and in the total, near to 100 hours consulting time. So the result of that was to see the way to restructure the management models, to see different management models in clinical engineer area, all the infrastructure available over there, to analyze all the contract and research optimization, to raise awareness of needed to improve the facilities and to promote change in that facilities, and to reinforce and to bring more light to the clinical engineer role in that hospital. Some pictures we took from that area from different situations as the kind of organization, the clinical engineer area. Many opportunities to see the procedures, how to carry on, to carry oxygen tank, for example, how they store equipment in poor conditions, equipment that are not still installed and waiting for installation, and to analyze all the conditions to the pre-installed equipment. As you see our BMET doing inspection and analyzing all the equipments, and we could see different kind of installation, air conditioners in poor installation, poor conditions, or all the X-ray equipment with no maintenance support, and a lot of things that are not properly installed or properly organized. This is our example of our final report. We perform all the information from this area, from this hospital. If we raise all the information from people, talking a lot of people, and taking pictures and looking for the inventory, the system, the procedures, the contracts, we perform an evaluation, a full evaluation, and make a lot of proposals to get improvements in that hospital, specific hospital. So each hospital received this kind of report, and we hope that they could take this chance to improve their procedures, the environment. So this was an important thing. This was a main important work for us. As you can see, it's a very, very, very long report, and we did it for all the hospital we visited. Some curiosity during the visits, we see a lot of hospital without clinical engineer system installed. So they didn't do any kind of inventory or PM using some management software. The reduced teams, we see a low amount of people working in clinical engineering department. The people, when saw us coming to the hospital, they stayed a little bit apprehensive because they are afraid about our work, the way we are doing this job. So we are a little bit aware of our acting in this hospital. The difficult of eating, because Brazil's too big area, it was difficult to find restaurants, the distance between cities, the way of transportation. It was very challenging to us. We saw a lot of poor infrastructure conditions. I think it's important not only to see the equipment, but all the facilities must be improved. And the bureaucracy to get money, to get budget, additional budget for the maintenance was a key issue to keep the equipments working well. And for final words and learnings, we see the different realities from the big area that we see in Brazil. So we see the different kind of management skills, management procedures and process. So we could do the proposal of management, a lot of management improvements based on the process, based on equipment or facilities infrastructure. So the main reason was to strengthen the partnership of private hospital supporting public hospital in opportunities to improve their process and infrastructure in order to get people the equity, access, efficiency, universality. So to final words, no company is better than your administration allows. It was a main reason we need to help them to improve their process, to get better process, to get better infrastructure, to better assist the people in that area. So this is my family presentation. I'd like to thank for the invitation and hope you enjoy the presentation. Thank you.